And that's where Justice Samuel Alito is finding himself at the center of controversy by that leaked draft ruling, written, of course, by Justice Alito, who called the decision in Roe v. Wade, quote, egregiously wrong from the start. So let's take a look at Justice Alito and what we know about his record. Correspondent Tom Negevin is live for us in New York. So, Tom, what can you tell us about Justice Alito's past?
Well, he has 16 years on the nation's highest court, Nichole. The last 16 years, he's one of the most conservative voices on it. In fact, history tells us he is on the Supreme Court, at least in part, because of his position on abortion.
Samuel Anthony Alito, 72 years old, born in Trenton, New Jersey, after Princeton and Yale, working his way up to the Third Circuit Court of Appeals, appointed by Republican President George W. Bush to replace America's first woman justice, Sandra Day O'Connor. Sworn in January 31, 2006, confirmed in the Senate by a 58-42 vote. Alito's confirmation considered then a major conservative win, but President Bush had almost gone another way. Alito only became the nominee after Mr. Bush's first choice, his White House counsel, Harriet Miers, withdrew amid an uproar from many on the right that she wasn't opposed strongly enough to abortion. During his time on the high court, Justice Alito has built a reputation as a solid conservative on that issue and a range of others, including LGBT rights, the Second Amendment, and religious freedom. His judicial philosophy, described by legal scholars as originalist, meaning to interpret the Constitution using the same meanings the framers would have. He's also described as a textualist, focusing on the literal meanings of words in the law. A more than reliable conservative voice, the Harvard Law Review notes he's voted with Chief Justice Roberts 75% of the time, criticized at times for his own traditional views, like after this virtual address to the Federalist Society in 2020.
I wrote the following. I assume that those who cling to old beliefs will be able to whisper their thoughts in the recesses of their homes. But if they repeat those views in public, they will risk being labeled as bigots and treated as such by governments, employers, and schools.
Now, Nichole, that speech at the Conservative Federalist Society got a lot of attention in 2020 because it was remarkably frank and rare for a speaking engagement by a sitting Supreme Court justice, getting a lot of additional attention today because experts argue it points us directly to the moment we're in now.
All right, Tom Negevin offering us some insight there. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Click the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.